Welcome back everyone. The iPhone SE is one of those devices, the original one, not even the second one, is one of those devices that is just so crazy in my opinion, and the fact that it got iOS 15, I honestly didn't think it was going to get it, but now that it got it, this is one of the smoothest performing phones that I have on iOS 15. Now I wasn't 100% too sure, as soon as I installed it, how it was going to run because my iPhone 6s was kind of iffy. Of course, when you have these older iPhones installed on these newer versions of software, there's always going to be issues. The further you go back, there's going to be more and more problems. But there's just something about the iPhone SE, I don't know what Apple did with it, but it just made it that much better of a device, especially compared to the iPhone 6s and even compared to the iPhone 7, because I'm getting like iPhone 8 type of stability and iPhone 8 type of, fluidity from iOS 15 on the iPhone SE. Now, again, if you go up to the second gen iPhone SE, it's a little bit different, but this original one is very crazy in my opinion. Now, the installation process was very easy. Nothing happened, nothing crazy happened, no installation faults or anything like that. And it was one of the fastest installation processes too, even though it was still about that 4 to 5 or 3 gig, whatever version of, how big this version of software was. Although it was still a big version of software, it installed fairly fast and I didn't have to factory reset anything, which is really good. But then after using it and making that review video and comparing it to, I think, a previous generation of software, I was able to see that this thing is still extremely smooth. I didn't get any of those random bugs. I mean, there's going to be bugs and glitches everywhere, but this is such a great, example of an older phone of being able to handle the latest software. And it's weird that it's this device and not the iPhone 6s, because I personally feel like a lot more people own something like an iPhone 6s and then own an iPhone SE. But this is a crazy cool example of what is capable on an older iPhone. Now, I do want to do a speed comparison between this thing and like an iPhone 8 and then an iPhone 10s maybe, and see how this thing performs, because it still feels extremely smooth. I haven't really had any random reboots. I haven't had any random issues. Again, iOS 15 wasn't that big of an update in the first place. There were a couple cool changes here and there, but for the most part, it was pretty much what we expected, to be completely honest. But even beyond that, the fact that this thing is this old and still getting support and it's in a smaller form factor makes me think that, the iPhone SE could potentially be one of the best made iPhones ever for at least the longevity uses. This is the last 4-inch iPhone, and I definitely do think it's a solid device, especially on iOS 15. Again, don't install iOS 15, as an official version. Wait until the official version comes out, but it's definitely a pretty decent phone on iOS 15. If you guys have any other questions or anything, let me know in the comment section below. Hit the like button, that would mean so much, but definitely hit that subscribe button. More importantly than everything else, I love every single one of you guys. Hopefully I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace out till then.